Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be playing with a Toro. This tank was lately for sale, and I believe quite some of you wants to see me suffering with this tank because this is quite a tank to suffer with. Listen, it's far away from being ideal. It has an autoloader, but for a heavy tank, the armor is very, very bad. Potentially, you can play ideally hold down, but the chance of that happening is very, very low. And in the end of the day, you are just simply a support heavy tank, if you will, and you are not the first one who's supposed to take one for the team. Pretty much, this is what this tank is in the nutshell. Now, the positives about the tank is obviously you have an auto reloader, so you can burst damage relatively quickly. The drawback for a heavy tank, you don't really have any armor whatsoever, or the armor is just far away from being ideal. The gun handling, once again, you are kind of support heavy, but gun handling is very, very hit or miss. On one hand, there are some games whenever you are hitting absolutely everything, and in some games that you just can't hit shit. It's just how it is. And lately I've been playing with this tank for maybe 5 to 10 games to remember how... 8 games. To remember how this tank is looking like, and it is just like I remember. In one game, you are hitting your shots, you are supporting your team okay. In the other game, you just feel like you do not belong there, right? And now matchmaking is definitely not in our favor, that's for sure. But once again, for us, we do not really care too much. Our main mission is to try to slap every and each mother trucker that is playing here on the field. That's all we care about. So for example, Monty, he has no bloody clue that we can see him, and we are just simply bursting the living crap out of this little mother trucker. Good. But you know what, now it will take casual 30 seconds for us to get those 3 shells back. And once again, this is definitely a bad thing, at least in my opinion. Anyways, what do we want to do? We want to get a bit more involved. I would love to help my teammate with this 430U. Can I do that successfully? I do not know, but we can always try. Beautiful. One free shot, I will take it. I'm not going to cry about it. I will say thank you very much, and we are going to be okay. Now we can clearly see that this Arias is considering to get involved over there, but once again, it's not going to be a very fun experience for him if he would go against the autoloader for obvious reasons. Now, all we are doing, we are waiting until Mouse will get involved, because there is a big chance that this big boy Mouse, he won't care, and he will just simply go vroom 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 in front. And this is exactly what we want to see, and this is exactly what we need. If Mouse is getting involved, then we are just simply making pressure over there, and we are making sure that every and each mother trucker will just simply get slaughtered, right? That's all we need. Now, the biggest thing for us is for this Mouse to go in. If he isn't going in, we are in a little bit of the trouble, to say that the least, right? Come on. Good. Good. Very, very good. Now we can just simply go in. Now this CS63 is feeling relatively safe until he isn't. Good, good, good. We are feeling okay, fellas. 1.7 thousand damage done so far. We just can't complain about this, can we? What does that? Good. Now we will take every and each free shot that we can take. I want to unload fully because we just simply can, and we are going on the deep reload. Once again, Mouse is having a great time. We are thanking him for his time. Absolutely amazing. Have fun, enjoy yourself. Very good. Now, our main mission is to relocate from here back to the position where we played before. And once again, I want to put the emphasis on this is support heavy tank. I know that having a heavy tank badge, someone may think, Oh, you need to play in the heavy line, you need to be super aggressive, you need to make a hardcore pressure. Every and each tank has its own playstyle, and this tank playstyle is a bit more passive in my opinion. And so far we are being quite successful over there. Luckily, the game is kind of slow. And luckily we just simply can't slap the living crap out of all of them. Nice. That is a mistake by this gentleman. Good. Now once again, this is the moment whenever DPM hits very, very hard, and not from the positive side. It's just DPM that it is. Let's not be afraid of the word crap. It is way, way, way too low. And it's definitely a bit of the sadness, to say that the least. But it's okay. We are going to make it work nevertheless. My goal is to annoy this Mr. Arias. This is my goal. I'm not too paranoid, I'm not too afraid. All I want to do, I want to play hold down here to the best of my ability, right? Now, beautiful, we slapped him a few times, that is okay. Very, very good. And now we are going to get involved against this Arias even more. The Ogre is helping us quite a bit, but I'm not entirely sure do we need the help of the Mr. Ogre. I missed the opportunity to shoot him, but you know what, I don't give a crap. Everything is okay, everything is fine. Now, let's try to flank this Mr. Minotauro. So far, so good, but I'm not going to go like this because I have a feeling that he may be turning towards the other mother truckers over there, okay? That's what I want to believe, and I am correct. Beautiful play, very, very nice. We are eliminating him from the game, which is good. And now all we need to do, we need to go towards the heavy line. Now, I really need to highlight that this game was perfect. I think that we have played this very, very well, and I think that we have played this perfectly, like straight up perfect gameplay. But still, you did not even get involved as a heavy tank, apart pretty much saving your hit points. Exactly. This is how to play with this tank ideally, and this is how to play with this tank properly. And luckily for us, we had a good team that has quite a bit of the clue what they are doing, and that's very, very good. There is no complaints whatsoever from my bit. Man, I noticed one thing whenever I am warming up with a tank, so I'm playing like few days before or before I start recording, this is I am just playing with the tank significantly better, and that's good. Anyways, 5.8 thousand damage, very, very good. We cannot complain about this. We are first by experience, we are second by the damage, and we got 201,000 profits, although keep this in mind that 50,000 profits are coming from completing the mission. Nevertheless, very beautiful game. Let's keep it up. Whew. Now, in this situation, round number 2, Ghost Town Standard Battle, we will instantly go with a gold ammunition, because we have quite a bit of the heavy tanks that can be quite a bit of the issue for us. So we are instantly preparing for this. Now there is a couple of the places where we could play. Option number 1 is to take this position, option number 2 to take this position. Now, it very, very much depends where enemies are going to be aggressive. This is very important thing. We can clearly see that we have a lemming train in this side, that's for sure, and I hope that our Project Luis would be able to spot someone over there, although obviously we have quite a bit of the questions and how quite some concerns over there. But so far the guy is going in front like he would own the place, which is very, very good, and we can see TBT is making a big mistake. I love big mistakes. Progetto is also trying to get involved for no reason whatsoever. Very, very good. He will return back. We will try to slap him once again. Unfortunately, we failed. We are trying to slap him once again, and we are hitting him, and hopefully we can hit him once again. Unfortunately, we can't. This is more like it whenever I am playing with a bloody Toro. It definitely, you know, you miss few shots from the magazine, and then you are sitting with a bloody finger in the bum. and you feel like you just simply can't play the game. It's more like a reload simulator than World of Tanks, at least in my opinion. And this tank definitely feels very, very bad because of this. Nevertheless, we are taking our time and we are just making sure that we will be here to support them, or I suppose to say support this Tiger Mouse whenever we will have an opportunity and a chance. And that is our chance. I like it. Very, very good. Too bad I missed another shot, which is kind of sadness, but let it be. And now we see the Mr. Tiger Mouse, and that was very risky play from my side to try to penetrate his cheeks, but as you can see, it just paid off. So that is a good thing. Meanwhile, over there, once again, our plan is quite simple. We are spamming full gold like there is no tomorrow, because this is the right way to play the game. And hopefully we can punish the Mr. Tiger Mouse. That would be very much appreciated. That would be absolutely amazing. Once again, not so simple thing to do, but we have all time in the World of Tanks and we don't need to panic, right? We can just simply sit here. We are okay. And by the way, this Tiger Mouse, he has absolutely amazing gun handling, so he definitely could do some nasty stuff for us. Luckily, we are very, very, very lucky where the gun handling goes. According to the last shots, that is okay. 2000 damage, we are still full by the hit points. I want to highlight important thing. This tank is support vehicle. What support vehicle means? Support vehicle means that you need to use your brain and you cannot just simply go full balls in and expect to do well. No. This is a bit different play style of the vehicle. I can promise you that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, it's just I truly don't think that this vehicle is very competitive, with all honesty. I truly don't think so. For a tier 9 standards, I would go as far as to say it is definitely the tank to weaker side. Especially when the gun doesn't work, and I can promise you that you will have plenty of the situations when the gun is just simply refusing to work. Right, so far so good. We are full by the hit points, we are okay. All is good, we are just chilling, relaxing, taking it easy, and hoping that enemies would get involved over there. Now, what I would love to do, what I would actually love to do, I don't really think that I care, honestly. T-54 will appear here very, very soon. I would say he will be here in no time whatsoever. Let's give him 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, we cannot do absolutely anything. Okay, this is the problem. This side is falling. What is happening whenever the side is fully falling? We need to completely escape from here. I really don't like this situation, because if enemy will come here, and I can promise you that that enemy will come there, then we will be in loads of Kaku and the situation is going to be significantly worse. So what is my thinking process? My thinking process is that either I would love to take this position, or either I need to go and snipe from the back like a bloody super heavy sniper schnitzel. And none of those plays are ideal. Probably sniping is the worst option. We are going over there. Now, I hope that we can go into position before I will get outspotted by the enemy light tank. As you can see, enemy light tank is getting very, very close. So far, I shouldn't be spotted. Luckily, it is the case. And now all we need to do, we need to arrive to this position. We are going to be there in 30 seconds or so, which is reasonable, and we are going to be okay. Now Standard B and Arya should start making a bit of pressure, and this is where we are going to shine, because we will play hold down to the certain extent and we should be okay. Beautiful. This guy is eliminated. Unfortunately, T and Hash managed to hit me twice, which is just simply unfortunate, but what can you do? That is a price of heading into this position, I would say, and we are in loads of Kako. Yeah, that was a very hard game. Yeah, I wish to say that I would be in this position in time, you know, so I would not get punished by the T and hash, but probably I needed to move like 30 seconds earlier for that, which wasn't the case. Nevertheless, 3.5 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage. This is not a horrible performance by any shape or any form, considering what is the tank. Let's see the score. Whew, defeat, but I am feeling pretty okay. How did we play this game? 3.5 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage. We are second by experience, we are second by the damage. We made 16,000 credits profits because I was spamming full gold, and I regret absolutely nothing. One more crack at it, let's go. And last but not least, we are playing on the Ensk region against the tier 9s. Now, probably I should spam the full gold again, and we should be somehow smart. So, we will try to start everything from the typical sniper schnitzel position right here. Still, you are playing very passively with this tank. This is the point. This is the point, and this is the right way how you are making this vehicle work. It's on the different scale compared to the 50, 120 and whatnot. It's different levels of the DPM and just different level of the performance. And I remember whenever this tank came into the game, I truly hated it with a burning passion. And even to this day, I truly don't love this vehicle. I can tell you that much. But once again, I think we are definitely playing to acceptable level, and I have a feeling that we are doing the best that we can do. And I hope that this video will serve you well if it happened to be that you purchased this vehicle or you received this tank long time ago from the loot boxes and you pretty much never played with it or just simply gave up on this tank, which I believe many people did. Hopefully this video will help you to improve quite a bit with this little mother trucker, and hopefully it will help you to just simply be better, hopefully. Right. Mr. Tortoise is in loads of shit, I can tell you that much, and if I would be in this Tortoise side, I would be quite disappointed over there, I can tell you that much. We fully ate him like there is no tomorrow, which is very much appreciated, thank you very much, and I think he will be afraid to do absolutely anything at this point in time, and this is exactly what we are looking for. That being said, let's see how we could get tiny touch more aggressive over there. Do we want to be aggressive? This is the question. Actually, I have a feeling that we should keep sitting in the same position, honestly. I truly believe that sitting in this place is just simply the best way to do the things, folks. I think this is the proper play. Now, if enemies would try to make a bit of pressure here, which they possibly could, we are just slapping the living crap out of them. If they are staying safe where they are going to be quite in a deep shithole. You know what? I think they are in the shithole either way. Pay attention to the amount of the hit points left. Yeah, this is a problem. We need to go in. We need to go in at this point in time. Our team is closing to the city. So this is quite easy tell for us that they are falling, and the situation is just simply unfortunate for the enemy team, which is okay. We are going to be fine. We are trying to get a couple of the free shots over there. Thank you very much. Free shots are always very much appreciated. And now we will try to slap the living crap out of the mother truckers that are sitting over there. That is okay. And even though the Type 68 managed to punish us, I don't really think that it matters for shit, with all honesty. And all we need to do now, we need to start making pressure here against this gentleman, which we are okay, and now we are just simply waiting. I don't even need to wait, I'm just going in, honestly. I am just going in. I don't really think that he has a chance to survive this. Here we go. A rough mother trucker to play with, fellas. Definitely one of those rough tanks in the world of tanks. You need to have a lot of experience to make the tank like this work, and there is plenty of the handicaps where this vehicle goes. A very uncomfortable model of the armor to use. The gun handling can be extremely trollish. The DPM is absolutely abysmal, and it is just bad. And you know, there are so many nice tanks in the world of tanks, and in my opinion this is not one of those. And don't get me wrong, we purely made this vehicle work in this session. We are perfect. We are pretty much perfect, fellas, where the gameplay goes, and our score was absolutely amazing. But either way, you know, this is a lucky session and quite a lot of experience, and I played with this vehicle a few days ago on the live stream to get used for this tank or mentally prepare for this YouTube video and whatnot. And overall, what you are seeing the very good streak of games, me being warm, me being prepared. You know, it's like bloody, I don't even know, heavyweights lifter preparing for a lift, you know. So this is how it went for this session. And don't get me wrong, that makes me extremely happy, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely amazing. It truly is. It truly is, folks. Right, what do we have? 4.4 thousand damage. Pretty much no assisting damage, but that's okay. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got 61,000 profits even though we were spamming full gold. Nevertheless, a perfect session with a Toro. Extremely strong 4.6 thousand average damage, 2 out of 3 victories. It was just simply perfect. Perfect performance with a Toro, fellas. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you, and see you very soon. Skills out for today. Peace.